Well, I made my whole gift card talking to myself, thinking I was recording, and I didn't. So I'm starting again. So for today's project, I'm going to make a gift card holder. The first one I made is a happy birthday, but I'm going to make this one a Merry Christmas. And I am using the same color paper to show you how you can use it for different occasions. So let's get started and try this again. I pulled an old set to every season for the Merry Christmas. It's just for the sentiment. So look and see what you have that would work. I have a scrap of white that I'm going to stamp on and cut out, and then I need one of these. I have my gift card holder base. The measurements are on my blog, and the link is below. I have pieces of the Seasons of Elegance cut for my gift card holder. I use the Unbounded Love dies and the Merry and Bright DSP, and I cut this one. I needed something that had Pretty Peacock in it, and it did. I also use the Spotlight on Nature dies to cut one of these out of Pretty Peacock, and this one is also from the Spotlight on Nature. All right, so I also have my Pretty Peacock ink and some of the gold trim and a corner rounder. I don't have a current one, so I use the retired one. Check your stash, use what you have. I'm all about that. All right, so I'm going to round the corners on all my pieces. All right, and then I'm going to fold and burnish them. Make sure your sides are even. Now, you can make your strip of DSP the length of this and a little shorter and wrap it. I always have trouble with it. What do you call it? Cracking. All right, so this one is going to go on like so. So I have to round this corner. I may have messed that up. Let's try again. Pull this thing over closer. All right, so there's that. And I'm going to put it on because I don't want any problems with it. All right, so we're going to add this. And as you can see, it's like 1/8 of an inch all the way around. This piece goes, oh, I didn't cut this down. This piece goes on the back, but I got to cut this down because it's not the right size. There we go. And there's no need to round any corners on this because none of those corners are rounded. So the other issue I have when you use a long strip, it buckles. And I thought, nope, not going to do it. All right. So then this piece goes on, and I'm going to do it this way because there's not a lot of gold on here. And this end has less than anything. I wanted to use scraps because that's about all I have left from this. All right, so I'm going to put this on here. And there we go. So our gift card holder is made. I'm going to take and add some glue to close it up to give it some time to dry. Keep that glue close to the edge so that you have, and I'm going to push it out and it'll go on my mat, but I would wipe it off. All right, so let's set that there to dry. Now let's get our pieces here done. Oh, I forgot. I need a strip for the belly band. I'll have to be making that. Oh, I could be in trouble. All right. Good thing I have another sheet. All right, let's stamp our Merry Christmas. This is a great one for the men in your life, or oops, I got all the pieces in here still. Or a teenager, you know. We don't do much for the teenagers, but they do like their own thing. All right, got those pieces out. Now let me get them off of here and away. And I'm going to put this on here and center it. Add my tape like so. And then this one I'm going to cut out of this side. So let me get my pieces cut. Okay, I cut my belly band while I was doing it, since I'm going to be cutting it out, or cutting out the excess video while I'm die cutting. And I'm going to take and very carefully, you got to be careful that you don't rip it, pull that off. So now I've got all my pieces. All right, let's see if we can't get this together. This piece goes on here, centered. I had a hard time finding all right, when you wrap this around, don't do it tight. You want it to stay on, but you don't want it to be so tight that it's hard to pull it off. And I need my double-sided tape, because I'm going to put a piece of double-sided tape on each side. And I use the double-sided tape because it's sturdy and it holds up. And you're going to be pulling this on, or the person will be pulling it on and off, and you don't want it to fall apart. All right, so let me get this off. Okay. And then, now when you put this on, and I'm going to flip it this way, when you put this on, you want to make sure that your sides are lined up even. Okay, there. If it's off a little, you won't see underneath. But see, once you put that gift card in there, you'll be able to slide this up and down. This piece is going to go on here. And since I am using a belly band, I can add my dimensionals right on here, and not have to worry about it, if I put them on the back of here, being too high up and getting stuck on the top or bottom of your gift card holder. So something to think about. So I'm going to put 3 across like so. And I'm going to put one here, and one here, and one here. And that's a lot of dimensionals, I know, but I want to make sure that it's not going to come apart on me. That wouldn't be good. All right, got that. And let me flip this around. I'm going to add this, and I can slide it over. It'll still fit in a card, because it's not even 3.5 if you need one, or it can be like this. Now I'm going to pull this down slightly, and I'm going to put my other pieces on. This one was inspired by Sketch 12 that is in the annual catalog on page 22. And it used a lot of circles. So I kind of broke it up a little bit. And now we need our bow. When you put this down, make sure your sentiment is straight. Mine looks a little crooked, but that's okay. And I use a tiny bow, so I'm pulling it really tiny. And then I pull it tight and I get a nice sized bow. Trim my ends and add it with the glue dot. I don't think I have any on there. Make sure I don't. Put that right there and pinch it off. And add my bow there. Just don't go too high. I'm going to put it a little too high. And there's the gift card holder for Christmas. Now make sure you check out Vicky's channel. Her link is below to see what she created this week. I'm sure you'll love it. She did a whole series and did a folio, which was fabulous. I can't wait to make it. And I hope you'll be back next Sunday for another gift card idea. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Have a sensational Sunday. Bye.